It's your girl, Javy. Hi, Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. They are rolling out way slower than I expected. I'm not sorry. I'm living my life. Quit asking. Actually, Scorpios, y'all are never asking. It's never y'all that are asking. Anyway, for daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justj_everything, and for other dope shit that I do, check out my website, justjeverything.com. Now, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, even Venus at this point, I'm really unsure. Well, I am. I'm familiar with y'all's particular brand of bullshit, but how is it that your energy can be just so dark and murky and also so like driven and purposeful at the same time? The question or the answer to that is Pluto and Mars. It's just like, God, give me a break, bro. Give me a break. Because when I did these notes, the energy, and I tapped into you guys' energy, it was like not fun. And then today, it was like movement and flow and free and purposeful. And I think that the really big answer for you guys in this season is movement. You're needing to move your body. And let's say that you're in some kind of physical situation or physical status that you can't move your body. You're needing to explore, to see different things, to change your surroundings, to do different, like switch up the routine in some kind of way. There is this need, especially what I think the 9th is. I don't even know what today is. Jesus. Either way, April 9th, Mars in Gemini is going to be squaring Neptune in Pisces. And you may be at odds with someone with heavy Aries, Scorpio, or Pisces placements. But this may intensify disagreements that are already happening or pre-existing, or there may be some kind of issues in regards to hospitals or treatments or like institutions, feeling imprisoned, feeling restricted in some way, or disillusioned in some way. There is something about Neptune in Pisces that's, prisons, hospitals, mental facilities, mental health, and all of that stuff. So it's really important that you don't act on any suspicion because you just may not be thinking clearly. So do what you can to slow down any kind of like emotional responses. Don't like try to not instantly react because you just may not have all the information. On April 11th, Venus in Aries is going to be squaring Pluto in Capricorn, and this could cause disruptions with self-love, self-awareness, money, your business, whatever it is that you're trying to launch, your career, or how you're trying to progress, maybe in some kind of a public, you're like, whatever is public or whatever you're putting out, maybe whatever career-wise, motives, things of that nature. Things just could be off for a couple days. There just may be some disruption because then on the 13th, the Sun in Aries is going to be sextiling Mars in Gemini. And there's just like a way out of the muck that's found. But when I was leaning into the energy today, it was this interesting continuation of what I felt for Libra about rawness, about just like being you, being yourself, just like not giving a fuck about what anybody thinks, about what anybody has to say. And that has a lot to do with that Aries shit. That's the I am. They are the first sign in the zodiac, and they tend to self-prioritize, as should you. Scorpio. And so, like, before I did this, I don't know, I've worn this for, like, probably the last, like, week. Just before I did this video, I was, like, flowing on my contact staff, and, like, it's just, like, I didn't rush to put any freaking makeup on or change or put my hair down and let my curls out or any of that stuff. It's just like there is something about authenticity that's coming up, and I really is preparing I just got specifically for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's what's happening now is really preparing you for something big that's coming in Leo season. It's like you're needing to really get in touch with your authenticity and make sure that the people that are around you, you really trust, that you feel authentic, like you can be your whole self around people, because there's that filtering and you like fitting yourself in boxes or trying to like fit in with a group isn't gonna work anymore. You can't it's not gonna work anymore if you're not being your whole self. And so there is this way out of the muck, a chance to smooth shit over and really rethink. On the 16th, the Sun in Aries is going to be squaring Pluto in Capricorn. That 10th house, that Pluto, your one of your ruling planets is really, there's big shit popping. There's a lot of insight that's coming in. You're taking some hits. And Pluto is taking some hits with these squares, you know what I mean? And so there could be a big reveal that's coming in. Mars in Gemini is going to be, okay. Yeah, so there could be a big reveal that's coming in, but there's also like stuff going on with your core self, stuff going on with the sides of you that you really don't even have access to, Scorpio. I don't know why I just got the nerve to check the camera, but let's do it. And there are themes. I'm only at 7 minutes. Look at God. There are themes coming up about like going back, like getting into the underbelly of it, getting into like the darkness, the thick of it. Some of you, be careful, especially if you're tampering with like divination or the occult or anything like that, because just be wary of falling down rabbit holes that are the wrong rabbit holes to fall down. Beware of people siphoning your energy also. I just feel like some of you are really fighting to be yourselves. And there is some relief that comes when Mars in Gemini is going to be trining Jupiter in Aquarius. And so it does get better, boo. It does. That's the same day as that Sun square Pluto. And then the next day, Mercury squares Pluto. So it's just like, shh, 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 shh. Don't say nothing. It's not going to come out right. So this whole first week, this whole second week, of Aries season, it's really it's wise for you to say less and be observant, because it feels like there are fucking landmines everywhere. And you guys are in danger of, I feel like, repeating a similar cycle in some way. And so it's just like you're needing to really be quiet and pay attention so that you can make sure that you don't repeat the same cycles. We're in April. This is the new year. This is the mark of the real beginning of 2021, especially, as far as the astrological year. But there is this need for you to... It's just like, are you sure you want to carry the same cycles with you? Are you sure you want to, be arguing over the same shit or doing the same thing? Or there is something about breaking cycles and just missing the landmines, and you're needing to really tread lightly, because it feels like you guys may be getting tested, just dodging bullets left and right, trying to make, all an effort to just act right. So it does feel like there's just a lot of tests regarding your maturity levels and regarding your boundaries. And so the question really is, Scorpio, can you pass this time? Are you going to pass the lesson? Have you learned it? Have you really figured it out? Have you figured out how to respond versus reacting? We're going to get into this. Hydrate. Smoke it if you got it. We're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. That's what I'm saying. First card out is the Ace of Cups. Yo, it's like if you put some shit to rest, Scorpio, you really have a new beginning. First card out on the Selenite throne. It's what needs to be clarified is how you are willing to receive. There's something about receiving new opportunities. How receptive are you to new love? How receptive are you to new connection, to new levels in your spirituality and your spiritual connections and your creativity? There could be a new partner. There may be someone with heavy water placements, like a water, sun, moon, or rising, or Venus. But no, a water, sun, moon, or rising. But I also feel like this is you really having the opportunity to fall back in love with yourself, Scorpio, should you really lay some shit to rest. The Ace of Cups coming out says this is a brand new beginning in the realm of your emotion, in the realm of your creativity, in the realm of your flow, and just feeling comfortable in your skin. And for you to be at this new beginning, that means something really maybe toxic or something just that needed to be done. An old cycle needed to be done. Like maybe you have been tiptoeing around a conversation in your relationship or tiptoeing around a topic, trying to avoid landmines. And it's just like, fucking have the conversations, blow the shit up, do whatever it was. I feel like you guys have handled it because there's a lot of newness that's coming in Aries season. All right now. Ooh, the 9 of Cups! And it's like newness that's coming in that is going, this is deep fulfillment. This is you doing it your way. I do feel like some of you, this is work related. Like you got something off the ground or you survived, the fucking 4 jobs you're working or something of that nature. Or you've survived like the crazy shifts, or maybe something's going on with school or you're learning something, but there's something going on with a brand new cycle of you feeling really confident in yourself, you really feeling like yourself again, your thoughts flowing more clearly, the sun shining, just feeling more pride, feeling really, I feel like some of you guys like exerted your will, like you harnessed your willpower into something and you got what you wanted. You received the satisfaction or the fruition that you were looking for. Something like you did it your way. I also feel like some of you need to be working for yourself, or you hit maybe a milestone in your career or in your job, or there is something about you guys pursuing. Some of you are doing really well in your company with someone. I mean, like you're working for a company and you're doing well, but there is this passion, this creativity, this something, this skill, this gift, or something that you're good at. It could be like singing, painting, drawing, writing, creating, designing, graphic design, herbalism, or whatever it is. It's just like there is something that you are gifted at, that you have the opportunity to pursue or to achieve something and like you did it on your own, you doing it your way. So some of you have entrepreneurial pursuits that you need to really explore. I feel like if you build it, they will come. If you learn it, they will seek your knowledge. You know what I mean? It's important for you to really believe in yourself, because because shit is picking up. And your satisfaction is really, wow, this feels like a real big turnaround time for you guys. Aries season, it may not, some of you, I feel like you don't feel this yet. You may not understand, like it just may still be hard. You may still be in the thick of it. You may still be working. But some of you, it's just like there's deep love, deep satisfaction that's coming to you. And with the Ace of Cups, it's like by way of the Almighty. This is something that you have, like you deserve. This is something, Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Some of you, this could be like a really like a commitment or like a marriage or a renewal in a marriage, renewal in a long-term relationship, or getting into the school that you're wanting, or getting a mentor or an internship or something of that nature. You really get to, if you reach out, and if you reach out to expand your breadth of knowledge of something that you're passionate about, you can absolutely monetize it. You can absolutely work for yourself. You can actually experience deep satisfaction, Scorpio. And Aries season, at the center of the reading so far is the 8 of Wands. And that means the pace is about to pick the fuck up. So you need to make sure that your head and heart are aligned so that when the pace picks up, you're on board. Because your opposite sign is coming up. Like your opposite season is coming up. Taurus season is next. And I feel like whenever you're in that place of, when we're in the I have motive in the second house, when Taurus energy comes in, there is, wow, there's work to be done. 10 of Wands. There's going to be, some of you have, and with the 10 of Wands, this is a new cycle in the realm of passion, spirit, physical energy, spiritual energy, sexual energy. Some of you, this is a partner. Some of you, there's someone, or you are feeling very amorous towards your partner. There's a renewal coming in because of all the work that you guys have put in, all the time that you've put in, all the effort. But also I feel like for those of you who have been single, there's an opportunity for you to really pursue something that you really love, or someone that you feel really, really deeply connected to. I feel like this, they may have heavy fire placements. There's nothing but water and fire here. Someone that's like really fiery, really like a go-getter, really focused on their success. And that may be someone, there may be someone that you love with heavy fire sign placements that's coming to visit you, that you're going to get a lot of inspiration from, that you are going to, I feel like there's just like a direction is found. Something is like going in a new direction. Just make sure that you don't burn yourself out. I also feel like if this is a new relationship, don't like U-haul it. Don't like be up in each other's shit all the time. Like you need to maintain your individuality. You need to maintain your sovereignty so that you actually have opportunities to miss each other. That could just definitely be a thing. Don't just like merge, you know what I mean? All right, this is looking great. All right, Scorpio. Okay. Last card, final message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021. Oh, of course. 2 cards come out, 5 of Cups and the King of Cups. So you guys, I feel like when something new comes in, you freeze up. There is someone that you're grieving about in regards to, some of you are like dealing with grief by way of overworking, or you're sad about something, really emotional about something. There is like a loss or remorse or regrets or something that you're covering up with working, and it's time to, or also it could be some kind of infidelity or cheating or insecurity about a partner. There could be someone with heavy water sign placements that you have the opportunity to world at the bottom of the deck to create a new chapter with. But this also could be yourself, Scorpio. But the King of Cups, there could be maybe Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio male that you are still resolving things with. There may have been some kind of manipulation or lie or something that you aren't over yet. You still are needing to, and we're going to look at it in the plunge, but this Five of Cups says that it's like there is an opportunity for those of you in a committed relationship. There is an opportunity for you to have deep renewal in your actual committed relationship. But some of you, I feel like you haven't found the tools to get rid of that nagging, like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, you're still in it. You haven't, like, y'all are still in it, still feeling it, or still connected, or you're still in the same household, or you're still there, but you're still like haven't gotten over what happened. And so there is a deep need for you to figure out, do you have the emotional capacity to forgive this person, to maybe forgive yourself for the transgressions or any errors of your own ways? And can you move past this? Can you get to the next level? Because what's coming up is there are big decisions to be made, Scorpio, especially come Taurus season. There are big decisions, and there's new opportunities for a new take on old love, or you being like team single for a while, and continuing that and healing that. Some of you are choosing, or I feel like also some of you are feeling better, just feeling more confident after a period of deep grief and loss or sadness, and you're still needing to prioritize getting yourself back in your power, getting yourself back to the, didn't I say something about tests about emotional maturity? I know I did. Feels like a lot of tests regarding your maturity levels and boundaries. So some of you, I feel like, are very much so stuck on a transgression, or stuck on an error, or stuck on a loss, or a regret in some kind of way, or a lie, or a third party situation, or maybe there's substance abuse issues. Maybe someone was like drinking or partying too much or something like that, and either way, there is a choice that really needs to happen. Do you want to go to the next level? And this is a general reading, so you guys, it's going to manifest for you all differently. And it's just like, do you want to take this cup and really, really begin again and learn with yourself or by yourself how to really forgive yourself and other people? Do you want to tap into this newness? And when you do choose to tap into the newness, there's deep comfort, satisfaction, and wish fulfillment available to you, which helps speed up your manifestations and helps you get to a new chapter in how you exert your energy and how you make money and how you commune with the divine. But whenever you get to that new chapter, there is still lingering shit that needs to be dealt with, especially towards the end of Aries season. I feel like you guys are going to have the opportunity to clean out the gunk in your heart, to get more balanced, to get to the next level that you really know that you need to be in. But more importantly, to be in your power and to feel comfortable in your skin and proud about your decisions and who you are. That's the goal. And so let's get into it. All right, Scorpio, let's get into it. I want to go ahead and start with clarifying this Ace of Cups, because this is, of course, a general reading, so it's going to manifest differently for each of you. But for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aries season 2021, the Temperance came out. Interesting. Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. So for some of you, yeah, I do feel like this new This Ace of Cups is coming out because you have been in recovery from maybe some unhealthy phases of your relationship with maybe certain family members or friends or loved ones. Recovering from making some immature maybe decisions or acting out in anger. Some of you, there definitely could be something here with substance abuse with some people. But I find it interesting that these 3 cups are knocked over, but these 2 cups are still standing. The King of Cups is holding a cup. Then she's got these 2 cups. So whatever it is, if even if it's not a committed relationship, it's just like there's still love here. Whatever it is, however this is manifesting for you, understand that there is still love between you and this person or you and these people, but you may need a break. You may need to recover or retreat in some way. And but do that before you make any rash or emotionally immature decisions, because there could be stuff definitely with addiction or escapism coming up, Scorpio. And it may be you or someone else. But I do feel like with the Ace of Cups here, you have an opportunity to have a new cycle. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands. You have an opportunity to build a new foundation and to really get satisfaction and have it come in quickly. But there's going to be some work that's done. I do feel like things, and this also, I said intuitively, something's happening in Leo season. Fixed fire. So there is something coming in for you guys in like the dead of summer, or in the, in that late summer when it's really, really hot. So you guys are really needing to like clean out the emotional closet, do some emotional inventory, take a look back at your emotional history, your past relationships, whatever it is that's going on, because there is a new cycle. There's an ending of a chapter in your emotional realm in the way that you receive and give love. Please clarify the 9 of Cups. What's going to make them feel proud this Aries season? What should they work on that will make them feel proud? Taking care of your money, making sure that whatever you're investing in is worthwhile. That I do feel like some of you are building something, are cooking up some good ideas, have invested some money, or have invested yourself in some kind of like company, but maybe you're waiting anxiously, like awaiting your harvest. It comes in. If you guys are waiting for like a bonus or waiting for some kind of, there may even be a promotion or something that's coming in for some of you, but there is satisfaction. It's just like, be patient, be patient. Less is more. Moderation is key. Some of you are really needing to restrain yourself financially. Make sure you're not emotionally spending, I feel like some of you are spending a lot of money on food or like eating out or something, or DoorDash, Grubhub, whatever that stuff, whatever it is. So just make sure you take a look at that and balance and create some balance to that. I do feel like some of you are needing more vegetables, more live foods in your life, in your body, in your system. Scorpio, there is definitely a need for you to be hydrating all day. I feel like all fucking day you need to have a water bottle in your hand, water in your hand, access to hydration. Maybe even a hydration packet. I feel like some of you are also maybe vitamin D deficient, so there could be a need to really take a look at that. What also came out with here is investing. Some of you, there's like a new boo or a crush or something, someone coming in that you may be thinking about offering to, like asking them out, or they may ask you out. It needs to feel mutual. So make sure that like if you're wondering about it, especially if it's a fire sign and you're wondering if they're into you, let me tell you, they're not. Fire signs have no problem being like, hey, what the fuck is up? When we doing this? What are we? Yeah. So if there is a water sign that you're unsure about, then, I mean, I can understand this, this uncertainty. Because water signs don't do the best with like putting their feelings out on this pretty silver platter for you. But there is some heat and intensity coming in, and there's work to be done. Please clarify the 10 of Wands. What? Because there's some, I feel like some of you may be burning out because and so be careful of not asking for help when you really need it. Find people that you feel comfortable delegating tasks to. Please clarify the 10 of Wands. It's going to manifest for all of you differently, but wow, what is going on? Yes, there is newness coming in. There is like, I feel like some of you have really put a lot of work into feeling better, into creating a new relationship with someone that you love, a new quest of love, being romantic. There is this, like, if this is a fire sign, okay, let's say, if this is a fire sign, put in the fucking work to, like, do all the things with this person, to be romantic, or let's say it's a friend that's coming to visit you. Like, take the time off work to really treat this as a gift, to really connect and to be generous. There's, I feel like you putting in the effort to connect will be reciprocated by the ether, by the universe. There is definitely some of you are putting in a lot of work, and there's a promotion coming in. There's a new business, there's a new idea, or you've been putting in the work. Some of you, I feel like, are losing weight. Maybe you've been working out to feel more confident, to just feel sexier, and it happens, and you get on this like quest of love. Holla. 5 of Cups. Please clarify the 5 of Cups. But there is this emotional conflict that is still, I feel like, is unresolved. Maybe some of you are, it's like you're feeling better physically, and you're still encountering or dealing with, some emotional angst or things from the past, or emotional conflict or betrayals, or someone had some kind of substance abuse issue or something. King of Swords. And the way to really deal with this, Scorpio, is to get out of the emotional realm and into your logical sector with this. Like, it's time to really look at the facts versus how you feel. You're hyper aware of how whatever this situation is for you, you're hyper aware of how it fucking makes you feel. What you don't need to do is let it override and master your mind, or master your logic, or better your logic. It's time for you to really like tap into your personal beliefs about yourself. I think, proclaiming more powerful affirmations on a daily basis. You really becoming more masterful with your mind and your words and your logic, and looking at the facts of things. For some of you, you've been carrying around this emotional conflict, this grief, this loss, this death, this loss of a partner, this infidelity, this substance abuse or habit or addiction or whatever it is. You've been carrying this around for a long time. And now I feel like when you know better, you do better. And you're at a point where it's time to know better. So it's time to educate yourself. For some of you, this may be going and talking to someone. Some of you may need to explore therapy. There's fucking nothing wrong with going to therapy. It's just time for you to get a different set of eyes on this. I do feel like some of you are recovering from someone who may have been abusive or really mean, or really sharp with their words, or someone who's really stern, or a strong enforcer. But it's time for you to start enforcing stricter boundaries on how much you let this sadness or this darkness or this cloak dictate your day. How much control, like who's in the driver's seat of your life right now. And that's what, and you lashing out, and maybe some of you are frustrated and you're lashing out in anger. You're being more sharp than usual. It's time to really look at yourself and look at your behavior and try to figure out what's going on, what bridge you need to cross in order to get to a more logical and articulate place about whatever it is that's bothering you. Saying, okay, I'm fine, no, don't worry about it, that's not going to cut it anymore. It's time for you to start finding language for it. And if you can't find it with your partner, you may need to talk to someone else or someone who is more knowledgeable on the topic. Because with the King of Cups here, it's time, like, your priority is expressing your emotions. As a Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising, you need to understand that stagnation is death. Water must flow. You have to process and express your emotions regularly with people that you trust, or your emotions will backfire on you. If you just keep pushing it down and pushing it down, it'll turn on you. That water, that emotional water that you're not moving and letting flow within you, will get moldy. It will turn on you. It will curdle. It will rob you of a beautiful life and healthy emotional responses. Please clarify the King of Cups. And the thing about the King of Cups, with all of the kings, there is this calcification of emotion, because the responsibility that they have on their shoulders means that they can't tend to shit the ways that pages and knights do. They have to think about their kingdom. They have to think about their legacy. So I feel like also some of you are like, I don't know why this expression just came up, but it's like a lot of you want to be with a successful person, but you don't understand that that's going to be being with a busy person. And so you have to have like your own shit going on. You need to have your own life. You need to have your own goals and aspirations in order to be with someone on this king or like emperor kind of stature, because the King of Cups doesn't have like the luxury of just like letting his emotions like run amok. You know what I mean? He's taken on so much responsibility, and he can't let his mood just sway him to and fro. And that's where you guys are getting to a point where you're understanding, where you're so in love with your life, so in love with what's coming in and the resources that are available to you, the way things are speeding up, the progress that's being made. You're so in love with that you don't have time to really do anything but focus on making that happen. And in order to do that, Scorpio, you got to turn your back on some shit, and you know what it is. Just stop ignoring your gut and communicate. Use your words. I love you.